What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and this is more Dominic Rich FC, where in today's video I want to talk about a very controversial topic: the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, where the death toll has reached about 6,000 plus migrant workers. It's horrible. It is horrible. The kind of work that has to be put in order to host the World Cup. It's a lot, and it has been a controversial topic for quite some time. And I have something good for you today, where the Norwegian second division club Tromsø IL or Tromsø IL appear to be the first club who are officially promoting a boycott for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, and they're asking the Norwegian Football Federation to boycott Qatar. So we are going to get into this article and we're going to dissect it and see what it's all about. As you can see here, the Tromsø IL website, I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly, pardon me if I'm not, but their motto is pride, team spirit, and honest play. Tromsø IL calls on NFF to boycott the World Cup 2022. Tromsø IL has a statement regarding the 2022 World Cup. So this is Google translated, so some of the translation might just be a little off, but bear with me as I read through this article and hear what Tromsø IL is actually saying. For many years, there has been strong criticism of FIFA and Qatar in connection with the World Cup in 2022. It all started with an award of the championship, which was called corrupt by several teams, followed by reports of unworthy working conditions for visiting workers related to the construction of the facilities of the World Cup. Various players for many years have reported many deaths related to the upcoming World Cup. The system is described as a modern slavery. The strategy against this has been to enter into dialogue and criticize. NFF has chosen this strategy. One means we Tromsø IL believes in. But the criticism and dialogue have not led. The Guardian recently published a report showing a huge number of dead foreign workers. The numbers are disappointing. The strategy that has been followed has not yielded the necessary results, and we feel it is time to move on to the next step: boycott. We are happy that many people love football, and this means that many will invest in our sport. Money has become and will always be part of our sport. However, this must not mean that we simultaneously accept corruption, life-threatening working conditions, and look the other way when the atrocities take place. And I do agree with that. Tromsø IL believes it is time for football to stop and take a few steps back. We should think about what is the idea of football and why so many people love our sport. The fact that corruption, modern slavery, and a high number of dead workers are the foundation of the most important thing we have, the World Cup, is not at all acceptable. That is very true. Thus, we can no longer sit and watch people die in the name of football. Football cannot control the politics and internal affairs of all nations. But what we can do is set clear requirements for football tournaments that we arrange ourselves. Tromsø IL will urge the Norwegian Football Association to support a boycott of the World Cup 2022. We believe that if Norway qualifies to the upcoming qualification, we should refuse to travel to Qatar. Tromsø IL will also not take part in the promotion of World Cup 2022 on our communication surfaces. So there you have it. The first club that has come out with an official statement that they will be backing a boycott of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, and they're urging the Norwegian Football Federation to follow. Look, man, look. We all love the World Cup. Everyone loves the World Cup. But we cannot condone what's going on in Qatar. Not at all. Not at all. Qatar is a very small nation, and they had to bring in a lot of workers to build these stadiums to host this very, very important tournament, and to host tournaments in the future as well. But you have to treat the workers right. You have to have good conditions for the workers to sleep, for them to actually live in, and good conditions for them to work under, allow them to go back to their countries, make them comfortable. Make them comfortable. And this has been in the news for quite some time, the amount of migrant deaths, and there will be accidents, there will be deaths, but the numbers are alarming. The numbers are very, very high, and you don't want it to be a type of World Cup that's tainted with corruption, with deaths, with modern slavery. There was already a whole lot of, questions on why Qatar was even given the World Cup ahead of some teams, like, for example, Morocco, who was trying to host the World Cup for quite some time, and they would feel hard done by. So Qatar, you got to do the right thing. And Tromsø is coming out, and they're saying that a boycott should be, you know, the solution here. But in all honesty, guys, in all honesty, if Norway qualifies for the World Cup, I don't think they're going to boycott. I really don't think they're going to boycott, because then FIFA might actually ban Norway from future World Cups. That is something that could actually happen, or from future tournaments. So I don't think they will boycott. Or if the Norwegian team do qualifies and then they boycott, another team will just take their place. If 5 teams boycott, 5 teams will just step in and take their place. I know Tromsø don't want to sit back and do nothing, but I think that this is way bigger than Tromsø. I really do. I really do. If all the associations come together and then say, hey, this has to stop, or we're going to boycott, that then is the only time we're going to have some type of change. Apart from that, if the big boys are not doing anything, nothing would actually happen. That's just how I feel about that. Tromsø is a Norwegian football club currently in the 2nd tier of Norwegian football. They're top of the table in their league, and they're doing well. They look like they're going to get promoted next season. And they're making a bold step, a bold move, and coming out and speaking out about what's going on in Qatar. To me, it's not right, but it takes change from the top for this to actually change. You understand what I'm saying? I can't do it. You can't do it. We could do it together, but not everybody's going to come together. There's no unity. There's no unity here. So unless FIFA does something, nothing would actually happen. Unless all the associations come together and do something, nothing would actually happen. And the World Cup 2022 would come, the World Cup would happen, and then we would all move on and forget about it. That's just what I think. So these are my thoughts. Let me know yours down below. It's a controversial topic. If you like more topics like this, make sure you subscribe to More Dominic Rich FC. Like the video if you like it. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.